Alright guys, so in this demo I am going to talk to you briefly about layers and also materials, but you'll see other material demo videos that I posted, so please have a look. So by default, I set up more materials, but by default you get one default material layer here. So you could simply click here and create a new layer, for instance. And let's say you wanted to put that into this new layer. You simply select it, you right click, and you go to change objects to the layer. And then you should be able to hide it, back and forth. So that's how you do that. You could also have a sub layer. So for instance, like this ear muff, I'm going to have ear muff, but maybe cushion and trim and all kinds of other stuff. So all you have to do is to create a sub layer is to select that and hit this. So let me open it. And then hit that, it'll get you a new layer, which I'm not going to do now. I'm going to just go ahead and delete that. Or you could just drag that layer into the ear muff, and then you'll get the new layer, which I'm going to undo and undo. So I don't need the new layer either. Okay, so long story short, so I have my default layer, which has all my stuff that I've been modeling and saving copies of, and all my lines. I'm going to turn that off. I actually put in a new layer for images, so I can just turn on and off the image. I have the headband, which is the outside model. And then I also have the earmuffs. I can't turn it off. And then I have the cushion, the inside of the headband. So the reason I did this is because in assigning materials in Rhino, if you have it in separate layers, it's much easier. So for instance, the headband cushion, I'm going to go to the material here, and I'm saying anything that's in this layer, give it this material. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new material. Import from material library. I'm going to go to organic, let's say leather, and then we're going to go dark brown leather, I guess, or let's go light brown. And then so anything in this headband cushion layer is going to get the light brown. And you can go to this view here and then go to the render mode, and then you get the light brown cushion, right? And then we got to also now change all of this other stuff. So anyway, there we go. Couple of things. So I noticed that this guy wasn't red, and it should be. So I'm going to make sure that I add that to my headband layer. Change object to that layer. And then let me go to render. Not that one. On a separate layer. So anyway, let me change this. So my headband at the top, maybe we'll get I don't know why that's not turning black. I think I need to go to there, material, and I guess I created a specific color for that particular object. So I'm just going to go ahead and change that, say use layer material, and that should change back. Alright, so I have that, and then what I want to do now is I want to detail out so that there's some thickness here and a couple of things, and I want to detail out this headband. So for instance, let me turn on the image. Like it has this little chrome trim right up between the cushions. So if I say this is my cushion right here, which I'm going to explode right now. So I want certain parts to be the cushion. So I have the ear muff here, and then I have the ear muff trim, and I have an accent layer. So that's my whole thing. Earmuff trim, which I don't have anything, and I don't have anything in the accent layer. Okay, so I'm going to go to, maybe I want this guy. I'll put everything that I want to be kind of like the earmuff trim. I'll move it to this layer here. That goes to the trim. This I'm just going to delete. Hopefully I don't need it. Like that. And then the accent, I think between the trim, like right here, I want to put, oh no, actually this one should go to the trim also. And right here is where I want to put that little chrome detail. So you can turn this on. So I'm going to call that the accent layer. So here I want to do what we call a dupe edge. So I can get a drawing, and then after that I'm going to go to curve. I'm going to draw a circle around the curve. So what that does is that it allows me to select a sketch, and then it'll draw a circle perpendicular to that sketch. So for instance here, so you notice that that circle is perpendicular to, so I'm going to just draw, I don't know, maybe something about that big. So selected. So yeah, so I have a little kind of a chrome thingamajigger that I'm going to loop around. So I'm going to go ahead and sweep that. One. That piece here, which I'm going to put into my accent, and that accent's going to be a chrome. Metal. It'll be super highly polished. I'm good with that. So let me just take a real quick render. So there you go. You got that, and then this cushion here, earmuff trim, I want that to be maybe black fabric. So I'm going to go to new material, library, organic. Go gray. And that material is like super, not in the proper scale actually. Okay. So I'm going to come in here. This is a good lesson here. So well, actually, I think I'll do it on the next demo so that this video is not so long. So first isolate, create a couple of other trim pieces, and then play with your materials, guys, and then I will be back and show you how to rescale and retexture, you know, your fabric or whatever, so that it looks like what it should look like. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.